restaurants are obviously super important to me, and I do a lot of work. I'm the vice president of the New York City chapter of the Restaurant Association, so I do a lot of work with dealing with city council members, and it would be great to have a city council member that understands my business, my industry, and obviously we affect neighborhoods all over the city because hopefully everybody comes and eats here. And, I see one little customer over there. So anyway, Ken's right here, and just thank you, and I'm so excited about this. We'll be doing more of these, hopefully more closer to the election and all that.
Keep it short so everybody can eat and drink and be merry and take advantage of Marc and his hospitality. But first of all, I want to thank Marc Murphy for doing this. It's a pretty amazing restaurant in general. To be able to have the back part of the dining room for an event really just means a tremendous amount. So a big round of hands to you. Anybody who can invent the ditch dog, which is a hot dog with mac and cheese, just a visionary. So to have his support really makes a lot of sense for me. So this is great. Just a little bit of background about myself, because there's a lot of new faces, folks I haven't had a chance to meet. My name is Ken Biberaj, running for City Council here on the Upper West Side. It's going to be an open seat for the first time in 12 years. My wife Valerie and I are just enthusiastic. We're so fired up. We're having a great time going around and meeting folks. My family immigrated here from Albania. My dad and I, we ended up in the Bronx. My dad worked 3 jobs, went to Columbia, got his PhD, and I don't think there was any way you ever would have imagined that 30 years later, his son would come back to the Upper West Side and run for City Council. I mean, that was never in his mind. So it's very exciting personally. I've always grown up with a sense of public service. Went to school in D.C., went to the Kennedy School, spent some time working for President Clinton, working for John Kerry. But despite all those political experiences, I realized that I wanted to get some business experience. I wanted to learn how the world worked so that I could be a more effective public servant in the future. And 7 years ago, I came back to New York to join my family's small real estate company. And we helped small businesses expand, find locations. We took the Russian Tea Room, which was closed, we saved it, we revitalized it, we brought it back, and 5 years later, things run well, and every day people come in and they thank us for the fact that the tea room's there and a part of New York is still around. I don't think that could be understated to kind of go back to Marc's point. Restaurants are just such a part of New York and the feeling and the vibe that we create. People move here because of our restaurants, because of our retail, because of our hospitality. It's what makes us unique. It's what brings in talent. Talent brings in business. That helps the economy, and that helps all of us kind of succeed. So it's just so essential that we have an environment and a city council that just understands what people like Marc and myself and Michael Glynn and so many other restaurant operators here are going through. The city has basically created chains by making it so hard for small businesses to exist because of the permitting and the health department, consumer affairs, the kind of nooses around small businesses with these fines, and they can't defend themselves. We've had countless conversations about the need to have people in the city council who kind of get it, but not only get it, they can kind of do something about it. They can defend restaurants, they can kind of push back, hold the city accountable, and do what's needed to kind of make it a little easier so that Marc can spend more time opening more restaurants and making more neighborhoods amazing and kind of helping the whole city. So we have a long way to go. It's an exciting election. 2013, the mayor's leaving, and so is half the city council. So I think more than ever, we really just need new leadership with a different perspective. And I'm hoping to provide that voice here on the Upper West Side. Val and I love living up here. It's an amazing community. I think that's why so many folks are here. But we can always do a little bit better. And I think when you walk around and you see so many small shops closing all the time, and you have friends in the neighborhood who have kids and they're worried where their kids are going to go to school, or about the curriculum that's taking place, or how we're going to create a more livable city and improve infrastructure. There's no shortage of big issues that are going to be decided by the new people who win the election. So we've got a long way to go. We're the underdog. The election's not till September of 2013, but we really need a sustained help over the course of the next 18 months. So first, I want to thank everybody for hopefully making a small donation to the campaign. That's always essential to kind of help us continue to do events. But just as important is introductions. We need to meet your friends on the West Side. It's as simple as just when you're on the subway and you're on your BlackBerry or iPhone, just making an introduction. Ken, meet Joe, so on and so forth. And we'll take them out for coffee. We'll try to cultivate the relationship, find out what issues are on their mind. And I think together we have a real shot to kind of pull this off. So a long way to go, but I appreciate you guys coming tonight. Thank you. Have fun. Spend money at the bar.